cleanliness of your group?
Yeah, I mean, I think I wouldn't say that was really part of the plan, was intently to come out and be physical. I think when you see hits like that, generally means the guys are driving their legs and ready to play. Not turning off checks on either the forecheck or in the D zone. So great job by the guys being committed to using their legs, checking with their legs, and as I said, that usually results in going through bodies, and I think that's probably why you see the hits ramp up for sure.
Is this sort of a template victory for your team that you're a lot of patience, kind of wait for opportunities and then open it up?
Yeah, I mean, obviously big game. Ton of respect for how good that team is over there. And we've been trying to kind of fight them off all year, and it was a big 4-point game. So still hockey left to be played, obviously, for us to kind of accomplish our short-term goal of winning the division. But, it was a big game, and I think more so, as I mentioned this morning, with just being kind of having our game right for this time of year, and obviously game 83 that's on the horizon. So good opportunity the other night against St. Louis, and another great opportunity here tonight against two great teams playing well. So I liked a lot of what we did, and there's some things we can build on from that for sure.
Connor Hellebuck, 8th shutout, sets his own franchise record, breaks his own franchise record for 45 wins. What more can you say about what he means to this group?
Yeah, I mean, it seems every night the last month or so he's been accomplishing a new record of some kind, and honestly, you can't put into words how important he is to our team. What he does day in, day out, as a teammate of his, I feel extremely lucky that I've gotten to play in front of him basically my entire career. What he does in terms of preparation, the way he's always, figuring out ways to improve his game is incredible. I mean, even in the last few years, you think, man, I don't know if this guy can get any better, and he finds a way to. So just really lucky to have him, and what he's doing this year is special, and definitely deserves, to be talked about, because it doesn't happen very often.
You obviously see guys like Mark. He sets his own record for points. Kyle breaks his own record for points. Adam's right there as well. Nikolai, Gabe's already done it. Cole, when you have that many guys kind of having careers, it all adds up, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when your team's having a good season and you're having the success we're having as a group, generally that means individual success follows, and obviously they go hand in hand. So, all those guys you mentioned, and amongst others, are having great seasons, and that all is part of why we've been able to be atop the standings for a lot of this season. So like I said, they go hand in hand, and it's great to see guys getting rewarded, and I think guys are getting rewarded by playing the right way. So it's great, and it's been a huge reason why we're where we are.
Last one, guys? Good? Okay, thanks. Kyle set a new career high tonight in points, and I'm sure it's not just the fact you said it, but maybe how you said it, and it meant so much, obviously, in that third period to put the game away, that I'm sure has you feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is the type of games that it's tight checking. You're not going to get, too many looks. We had, one in kind of the second period, a couple in the first, and it's when you get a look, you got to make the most of it and capitalize. And I was able to get free. Chef made a great job poking it through for that first one, and then just kind of being in the right spot on the second one gets across to me. And it's a 2-goal game. It's tight, and we're working for that next one. We came out strong, and that PK kind of set the tone for us. That was a big momentum shifter, and obviously getting 3 and 4, that just kind of a little bit of breathing room is always good to feel.
Obviously the goals are nice, but you guys are about a lot more than that, playing the well-rounded game. So do you take almost as much, or maybe more pride in the fact that you probably didn't give them a whole lot of great looks tonight?
Yeah. It takes a lot of mental strength and perseverance for our team, and to play that game, it's I think we celebrate the little things. That's what we do well. We're picking each other up, whether it's just a board battle, a back check, Laws' goal, he creates a great back pressure on the wall, kind of turns it over. So those are the things that we keep harping on and we keep doing, and it frustrates teams like, especially over there. And, they got some high-end players that can put up some points, put up some goals, and obviously not getting any tonight. They're a frustrated group, and we've been in that position as well. And then it's so the more that we can just stick to our structure, details, and you're going to get breaks like that where you get a breakaway at the end, and you just got to capitalize, like I said. So I think playing our details, structure, playing together, and it's been a huge focus for us.
What do you make of Morgan Barron now 2 straight games, kind of using that breakaway speed and getting on the highlight reel?
Yeah, I talked about it a bit last time after the game, and he looks like natural as a centerman, and he coming down wide, he's got a long reach, he's powerful, he can skate, kind of hold off defenders, and he's got a little bit of skill and a great finish too. It's awesome to see. I think that whole line has just been taking a step, and they've been growing together. Obviously, they got Tanny now on their left wing, and we know what he brings. He's a ball of energy, and he's hitting everybody, and blocking shots and creating space for everybody and his line mates. So it's great to see them rolling. We need 4 lines in the playoffs. It's going to take everybody, just like tonight. Everybody's chipping in every chance they can.
Yeah, and on that, you mentioned guys like Tanev, Shen. I think you guys had 40 hits just through 2 periods, which exceeded your season high just in a game, and you did in 2 periods. Have those 2 guys and just kind of everybody getting on board almost changed the dynamic a little bit of this group?
Yeah, I think it's huge in a team for everybody to have an identity and have a role in this team, and you plug those guys in, like I was talking about earlier, taking pride in the little things, and that's their job, and they own it, and they're incredible at it, and they make such a big impact to the game. Whether it's everybody contributing. It's if you score the goal, get assist, or it's block. Preventing goals is just as big as scoring them at times, and we need it. I think we have a ton of different. Every line's kind of a different element to kind of cause a problem for the other team, and I think that's allowed us to be pretty dynamic.
Just last one, but you've been here a long time. Jets have never won a division title either era. You're right on the cusp of it now, but I know you never want to look ahead or take anything for granted. But what does it mean to get to be here, and you just need one more point now, and you can clinch that division? Yeah. It's kind of milestones throughout the whole year, benchmarks, and we from the training camp, we got a goal starting the regular season. You just take it day by day and focus, and you kind of check off the list of the goals. And right now that's obviously we clinched the playoff spot, and right now we're chasing the top spot. That's our goal: try to get home ice throughout the whole playoffs. And it could be the difference down the stretch. You never know. Especially the way our fans come out, and we love playing in front of them, and it'll be pretty special. And so right now that's the goal. Like we've done in the past, we moved on and learned from this game, and focus on clinching home ice in the Central the next couple of days. And obviously once that's done, we'll look forward to the Game 1 playoffs and kind of reset our focus. said this morning everyone knew how big of a game this was, and to see the way your team kind of came out and responded, I guess, what does that tell you as a coach?
Yeah, we had to be ready. This is obviously a team that, like we've talked about, they haven't left our rearview mirror all year long, and we had to be good early. And I thought our first period was really strong, and then we built off of that. But just throughout our lineup, there was a lot of guys doing what they needed to do to help us have success.
Your single season game high for hits had been 37. You guys were up to 40 just through 2 periods. That surprise you at all, or is that just the way the game played out, or is that some of your guys just really taking matters in their own hands?
I think that's a lot to do with the guys recognize what's still at stake here for us. And Dallas is a big team. They're a great skating team. If you don't run into them, they're gonna make plays. They're gonna do things that you don't want them to do. So I thought that for us, we come out and we played a hard road game, and you try to do that every game. But tonight, I liked our battle. It was really, really strong.
Yeah, and safe to say, as much as you like the 2 points tonight, it's getting that game ready for playoffs, because tonight I imagine a lot of what happened is what you're going to need a lot of.
Yeah, that's maybe the one thing that's kind of happening here with Dallas right on our tail, is that we have to play this same sort of heavy, hard hockey that we have to play starting in game 83, and it's kind of kept us sharp right to the end here. So, I would like it maybe if it was we had things squared away, but at the end of the day, just the guys are recognizing we have to take care of our business. We're not waiting for other teams to, other things to happen around the league. We have to take care of our business. Let's win our hockey games. That was after the St. Louis game, and the bounce back again tonight with a really strong Central Divisional win. That's large.
Yeah, and in that sense, tonight's win means you've clinched no worse than a tie, but there is a tiebreaker scenario. So you've said all along you want to go take care of business yourself. So you want to go get that one more point that you need to kind of sew it up.
Yeah, no, we're not going to wait and see what happens with Dallas. We got to go get ourselves another couple of points here and just take care of our business like we've been doing.
Yeah, Nikolai Ehlers obviously makes his return. I don't imagine you were too thrilled to see him dropping the gloves, but none the worse for wear.
Well, you know what? I mean, that's Nick. He sticks up for himself. I see him in a few fights now. He's a tough, scrappy kid, and when you have sort of elite top 6 players like that are extremely competitive like he is, and doesn't give up an inch, that's just a competitive side of him, and you love to see it.
Just one more from me, but stars need to shine, obviously, for a team to do well. Mark Scheifele and Kyle Connor both set new career highs tonight in points. You've had other guys set career highs as well, obviously Connor Hellebuck. But when your 2 biggest offensive guys are both setting career highs, I mean, is that a case of almost follow the leader in a way?
Yeah, we've had a few milestones that have happened this year, and it's great. It's a great accomplishment for those players. You should be real proud of them, but at the end of the day, I don't even have to tell them. Those are the guys that are more concerned about where the team's at and where we are with when it comes to securing a playoff spot, where we are in the standings. And really it is. Those guys know that they need to do those things offensively, do those things for us to have success, but at the same time they recognize that it's a team game and there's a lot more to it.
Thanks, Scott.